Everyone's talking about the latest phones from MWC Barcelona. But the real action happens behind the scenes in the RAN, the Radio Access Network. Over 100 players from Ericsson to NVIDIA just showed how AI native, cloud native, and open RAN are rewriting the rules of telecom. At MWC 2026, the biggest themes around RAN were AI native RAN, open RAN maturity, cloud native RAN, energy efficient RAN, and early 6G radio concepts. Let us break down these one by one. Firstly, let us talk about AI RAN. AI RAN implies that AI helps the network to make automatic decisions. Some examples include power saving and signal strength. AI native network itself is not a new topic on MWC, but what made it different this time was the evidence provided. Telecom vendors, chip makers, and operators provided field trials, commercial product launches, open source toolkits, and multi-operator coalitions committing to build 6G on AI native platforms. For example, Nokia brought forth a demo where AI RAN was running on powerful NVIDIA GPUs. This is not a surprise considering the partnership that NVIDIA and Nokia announced last year. Additionally, vendors showcased AI-assisted massive MIMO optimizations, dynamic spectrum efficiency improvements, and so on. Why this matters if you are an engineer is that L1 and L2, the 5 MAC layers are now AI optimized. GPU and accelerators are now integrated into a DU hardware. So RAN engineers must understand AI pipelines and not just 3GPP specs. This is a major shift. Secondly, let us talk about Open RAN. In the past, mobile networks were made from closed boxes. If you bought everything from one vendor, you kept that way for years. Open RAN meant that different companies' equipments can be plugged together. At MWC this year, there were more mature ORAN interfaces, more multi-vendor interoperability demos, and a stronger RIC ecosystem. Thirdly, let's talk about cloud-native RAN evolution. Cloud-native RAN implies that the RAN software is actually moving to cloud. The software can run on servers instead of specially designed hardware. In 2026, we see that the performance gap is actually shrinking for Cloud RAN. We see fully containerized CU and DU, Kubernetes managed RAN workloads, edge cloud deployment, and integration with hyperscalers. What it means if you're a telecom engineer is that protocol stack plus DevOps is a new niche. Another topic is energy efficient RAN. As RAN becomes AI native, use of GPUs increases, power consumption increases, all the more importance of energy efficiency within the RAN as well as concerning the mobile device. Finally, let us talk about 6G early signals. One key idea is that 6G will be AI native likely from day one. In his opening note, GSMA Director General Vivek Badrinath urged the stakeholders to strengthen the investment in standalone 5G networks. In short, MWC 2026 made one thing clear. The future of RAN is AI first, cloud native, energy aware, programmable, and intelligent. If you want to stay relevant in telecom, you must evolve beyond the traditional stack implementation. And on this channel, I will continue breaking down 5G concepts, 6G developments, AI in telecom, and protocol stack evolution. Subscribe if you are building the future of telecom.